Hi, I'm Amanda from Amanda's Garden Consulting Company and also the garden website. And I am going to be potting up my begonias that I've stored over the winter. So here is the little buds saying that, oh, they survived, yay! Quite a few buds. I've had these for many years. This one I think I've had it at least 5 years, maybe more, maybe 8. And so anyway, I just wanted to show you the soil I've got here. So I've mixed in some sand with the a nice potting soil. Potting soils tend to be quite peaty. So trouble with peaty soil, it tends to hold on to the moisture too much, making it too wet. And then when it's dry, it has a hard time getting moist. It kind of repels the water. So anyway, I'm going to mix this all in. And then also, I'm going to add some shake and feed. This is a high middle number, 10, 18, 9, mainly because I want the roots to grow and I want it to flower. If I gave it too much nitrogen, which is the first number, say if it was 18, 10, 9, then I would have more foliage and not concentrate the direction of growth to the flowers and to the roots. So this one, they say it's organic, but it's probably not. But it has some good stuff in here, and it's also slow release. So I'm going to use this and sprinkle it on and mix this up. I've already added some already. So I'm going to mix all this up and get this bad boy out of its little pot. All right, so that's always the tricky part, isn't it? Right, so I want to be able to put this in the same pot. So tip it upside down, give it a good tap. Voila, okay. And then here, that's the pot folding down. And then here, I'm gonna break off this kind of crusty stuff because it's not very nice. Take that off, and it's got like a hard crust on, so that means when I water it, the water's going to just go around the sides and not sink in. We don't want that, so we'll break off. It's a little bit green with a little bit of algae and moss or whatever. I'll take as much as try not to break the buds, the new buds on it. It's a little tricky. Do the best you can without destroying everything. So let's see. Okay, so I like to loosen it up here because you know this they need a lot of food to produce new babies and new flowers, I should say. And even though it's a tuber, it does store nutrients in the tuber, but it'd be nice to give it a nice freshening up. It's quite a big tuber. Look at that. Yes, I think this is one I've had for like 8 years. That's it. Woohoo! So yeah, I got a nice flowers on this one. Yeah. So all right, don't get too crazy with taking it off. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take some of that dead stuff away. It's not dead stuff. It's just not good. I'll put it in compost. It does well with the compost. All right. Or the bottom of a really big container that I need soil for. Okay, all right, so here we go. I'm not going to moisten this up right now. I'll wait till I've done it. Oh yeah, and I got rid of the pot, and it's right here. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the same pot. Notice the pot has drainage. You gotta have drainage. Oh, they don't like it when they don't have drainage. They get very upset. Now, one of the problems that people have one of the things they do is when they pot up a begonia is that they bury it too deeply, and they don't like that, and they will rot. So you got to keep it so it's kind of shallow. Let's put that there. Let's see. That's not too bad. Nestle it in there. I'm going to make sure it makes firm contact. I think I need about this much room at the top of the pot after I add the soil to add water to it. A little bit lower. I'd rather have it too low than too high, because when it's too high, all the water falls off. All right, so here we go. There we go. Push it down. Notice I'm not really covering it. Okay. Now, because I've repotted this, what I've done is I have put some, to help it on its way, I've got some root booster, and I put it in my watering can here. Right, so I'm going to water it, but first what I'm going to do is get its tray, which is right here, because they always need a tray. All your plants need a tray, so when they drain the water it doesn't make a mess, and also if they need that water, that extra water, they can suck it back up. So there we go, a little bit of water, and let that sink in, and I'll be monitoring this bad boy over the next few days. I do have a tag with it somewhere around here, and I will tag it. I know that it's a begonia, but I don't know which one it is, and I've lost the names of these begonias in the past. So anyway, there you go. The key with begonias is a lot of people put them in too much shade and they don't fire properly. You just get all these leaves, and then sometimes they put them in too much sun and then they kind of fry and they look quite ugly. And so so it's nice if they can get morning sun. Morning sun is lovely. They like that. And don't overwater them, because they also dislike that. Okay, so good luck with your tuberous begonias, and thank you very much for looking at me pot up my little begonia. And if you like this video, please press like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.